Good morning and welcome to the free daily coaching hangout. Your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We are here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the free daily coaching morning hangout. Let me turn the camera on. Let's get this Monday morning call, this hangout started. It's a Mindset Monday. It's Monday morning. It's actually February 16th. So if you're watching this on a Google Plus replay, or maybe you're catching up on YouTube, we're actually on President's Day morning. So this is somewhat of a holiday here in the United States, and what it really is it's a holiday that falls in between the birthdays of President Lincoln and President Washington, and so they created a national holiday out of it, and it's like the split in between their birthdays. So we have a holiday today, President's Day, and that's actually what the day is all about and celebrating. So some of you may actually be off of work this morning. Some of you may live on the East Coast. Maybe you're living in the New England area, Boston area, and you're getting a lot of weather. Here in Colorado, we're having a nice snowy morning and a nice snowy wintry day. So for those of you that are having the same, whether you're at work or whether you're taking the day off, today I want to talk about some mindset, and then I want to direct you over to a call. Now, this morning, I have the opportunity to be jumping off of the hangout and going directly from here to another telephone call. There's many of you that are familiar with the marketing platform and community that I'm a part of and that I utilize on a regular basis, My Lead System Pro, and I have the opportunity to do the call this morning with them as well. So immediately following the free daily coaching hangout this morning, we'll be jumping over to the My Lead System Pro wake up call. And I'll give you the number. Let me go ahead and, for those of you that maybe if you're watching or you're getting the replay, the actual call time is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to put the number in the chat for those that are here live. For those that are watching, if you want to write it down, it's area code 832-551-5901. And then there's an access code 100669, and that will get you logged in. Now, this call happens every single day, Monday through Friday, directly following the free daily coaching call. So my call, the hangout here, is right before the My Lead System Pro wake up call. I did that on purpose so that I wouldn't cross over for most of the time. And most of the time we don't go over in time. And so this morning we're going to do some mindset. And I specifically wanted to talk about some mindset today and kind of get us ready for this week's special guest for an interview on Wednesday. Now, as many of you know by now, you've been coming to the free daily coaching hangouts for quite some time, or maybe you don't. And for those of you that don't, now you will know. On Wednesdays, we try and do an industry-wide leader from the home-based industry, from the direct sales industry, maybe just an entrepreneur that went out and built a business that really did some independent marketing, did some independent thinking, and we have them on Wednesdays and we do an interview. Now, this Wednesday, we're gonna have someone that's very close to me, that's really special, and the reason why is because I wanna do a special interview. I wanna do something that we haven't done really before on an interview, and I want to really dig deep into the mindset, and then follow that train of questioning from the mindset to the plan to the actual actions, right? To the actual steps that were taken to get the desired result. And so the reason that I'm pretty excited about that, and I want to talk about that on a Mindset Monday, is because I want to talk about the questions that you ask yourself. And I want to ask you a question this morning about your mindset, and where are you at in your mindset, and where are you at in your business. You know, recently I've had the opportunity to really lock arms and work with someone that's had over a decade in the industry, has been successfully profitable for 15 years, month after month after month. And I've had the opportunity to learn, to really, in the beginning, sit at this person's feet and really soak up like a sponge, soak up the knowledge and the lessons, and really absorb that information and then start to apply it. And then over time, what I've been able to do is learn how to become a servant leader and to serve and be a part of that mentor's world and really support this person in their journey because of their tremendous support of me and in my journey. And with that kind of relationship, when you start to network in that way, you'll notice that your business starts to really change. Well, recently I've been on a mission, let's say, and I've had an idea and a goal in my head of something that I would like to attain, a specific goal in mind. And I have been talking to my mentor about this specifically. And at that time, my mentor was trying to reach a specific goal, as well. And what a better way to be in that immersion, to immerse yourself into that learning environment and really find out how to do what's required to get to the next level in your business. What better than to watch someone else do it, right? What's better than that? What's better than being a part of while the person's doing it? They're literally showing you in real time. And that's what I was able to do. And that's what I want to share with you on this interview this Wednesday. And that's what I want to talk about in mindset this morning. Is I was working with this person and I decided, I made a choice. I made a conscious effort and to change my mindset to say, hey, I want to slow myself down, even though it seems frustrating at times, even though I need money, right? Because you're all in that place in your home business where, and we've all been there, where I need to make some money. I need to get results. And what I decided was, I was going to step back and take a real look at this and say, hey, am I really willing to build a home-based business with solid methods that are proven, right? With techniques that are used over and over and over again that get results. And if I was willing to do that, I had to change my mindset. I had to change my mindset from this get rich quick, do this like I'm going to put in $4 overnight and $27,000 is going to spit out. That kind of stuff wasn't real. I had to change my mindset to say, hey, I'm going to learn some skill sets. I'm going to literally apply myself in this home-based business and do what's required to get the results that I desire, period. And I'm going to go out and find the people that I can learn from that are actually implementing the skill sets that I desire to use that are getting results. So the mindset behind this is, there was a leader that I went to, a mentor, if you will, okay, that I went to and said, this is what I would like to do in my business. And I'm modeling my business and I'm using the methods and techniques that you're teaching and that you're using and applying on a regular basis. When that mentor said, yes, let's work on this. Let's take some actions to get to that desired result. And let me share with you what I'm doing and my vision, and let me also show you in real time how to take these actions. Okay, that mindset of being able to show someone what you're doing, think about this. The mindset about being able to freely share with someone else exactly step by step by step what you're doing. Think about the mindset behind that. Think about what that takes in your business for you to have that kind of transparency. For you to have that type of leadership makes you super attractive. Think about that. Think about if you're working with someone that's a little bit newer than you, that hasn't taken all the steps that you've taken. Imagine what that feeling is for them when you sit down with them and you show them step by step by step exactly what you're doing. And this is an idea that I don't think always gets brought into the mindset topic. And the reason is because we think of it like it's just a simple decision. Like it's a very easy decision. Like one day you just wake up and say, okay, I'm going to go do this. And has it been that easy? Has been building your home-based business been just that simple as making a decision and then go doing it? For most of us, the answer is no, quite honestly. Why? Well, we get sidetracked. We allow things to distract us. We get shiny object syndrome sometimes, right? We see sparkly things. And so what I would recommend and what I suggest in our mindset is, are we able to look at a successful set of steps? Are we able to look at a method, a theory, not just a theory, but an actual method that is working, and then make a logical decision, right? Make a decision and go, oh, okay, this is what I required to do. This is what's required. I've got to follow some directions and then go and do it. Because I believe that's in your mind. I believe it's a mindset. It's part of the mindset. And until we're willing to say, yes, I can do this. Yes, there's people that came before me that will show me how to do it. Yes, I can do this. Until we get to that place, we're not allowing ourselves to succeed. We're not allowing ourselves the opportunity to go out and have success. I want everyone to just think about that for just a moment. Really just let that sink in for a moment and think about that. Are you allowing yourself to have success, or are you simply bouncing around? Are you simply not following the directions? Because it's a mindset. It's all a mindset game. You know, last week we talked about the Thursday Throwdown, and we talked to Craig Kassler. Craig was not producing content on a regular basis, and he made a decision, okay, in his mind. He made a decision that he was going to do that. He threw down a challenge for himself. He changed his mindset, and he started producing. And what happened was he produced and produced and produced, and he started producing more content more than one per day, more than one piece of content a day. And how did he do that? It was a change of mindset. And if you talk to any leader, if you talk to anyone in the home-based business space, do they use methods and techniques to generate leads? Absolutely. Are there multiple different and various ways to do that? Absolutely. There's paid strategies. There's non-paid strategies. So there's a bevy of opportunity for everyone. The question really comes down to mindset. And are you in the right state of mind? Are you putting yourself in a place to allow yourself to succeed? Are you setting yourself up for success? Or are you doing so much? Are you taking such a big bite that you can't even chew? How does this relate to what's going on Wednesday? How do I swing this around and bring this back around to my mentor? Well, in addition to having a teacher and a servant mindset and showing me and a group of other people, right? Not just myself, but a group, showing a group of other people exactly what she was doing, exactly how she was making the push, exactly what was driving her. That is a mindset of a champion. That's a mindset of someone that knows where they're going and isn't going to stop until they get there. Let me ask you a question. If you got in your car today and you were going to go on a road trip, and you can pick any destination you want to go to. Maybe you live in the cold right now and you want to head down to sunny Florida, or maybe you want to hit the beaches of San Diego, or maybe you live at the beach and you'd love to go to a mountain getaway and you want to go to the mountains up in Utah or Colorado. I want you to think about what it would be like if you packed all your bags and got everything ready and loaded up the car and started driving to that destination. If it got dark outside, would you say, oh no, the sun went down, we can't see, it's dark? Or would you turn on your lights of your car? Would you pull over to a hotel or a motel and stop and take a break for the night? Maybe grab yourself some dinner. and get up and continue on the next day. If it started snowing or got hot outside, or maybe you got a flat tire and you had to change your tire, would you get out of the car to go change the tire and totally give up? Would you turn around after you got the flat tire, or would you keep moving forward? Would you keep moving down the road? Would you keep going towards your destination? Well, my bet is if you planned it out, if you had the car packed up, if everything was ready to go, you're most likely, right? You're most likely going to continue going. You're going to continue going on that trip. Well, let me compare that to your home-based business. Your car's packed, the kids are ready, the family's ready. You've already picked the destination. You're on the road. The question is, are you going to allow the flat tire to slow you down or to stop your progress? Or is it just going to slow you down a little bit? The question is, are you going to allow the darkness to scare you? Or are you going to simply turn on your headlights? Are you going to stop and rest when you need it so that you can wake up in the morning and continue to go? Are you going to continue to foster the mindset of a champion? And I don't know if you noticed this, but something that was key in the mindset of a champion is that they're bringing people with them. They're not doing it alone. They're not trying to do it alone. They're specifically doing it with other people. They're bringing other people with them. They're showing other people how they're doing it. And I know that if you're here, if you're on this call, if you're watching this replay, if you're on Google Plus watching this, maybe you're watching this on a replay on YouTube, or maybe you're here right now live. Maybe you're not participating in the chat this morning. Maybe you're having one of those days where you're kind of down in the dumps. You're not feeling it. Well, guess what? We all get there. We all have that time in our journey, right? We all have that time in the trip where it's kind of boring. We listen to the music, we've heard the song, the scenery is no longer that beautiful vistas, and we're just driving down the road. Well, guess what? That's part of the journey. It's part of the journey. You can't have the rest of the journey without those portions. You can't have the journey in your home-based business without having some doubt once in a while, without having a day where you're not so sure. What I recommend and what I highly suggest is taking a different approach. Taking an approach where you focus your mind. You make deliberate decisions. You make an effort to consciously to reprogram your mind, to say, hey, I'm going to do something different in my business. Hey, I'm going to stay focused in my business in a different way. And this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be a servant. I'm going to go out and serve. I'm going to go out and show other people what I've learned. And each and every one of you here today has learned something. It's not about your Facebook banner. It's not about if you're awesome on videos. It doesn't matter if your blog is 100% set up, okay? It doesn't matter if your Google Plus profile is on or off. It doesn't matter if you don't have your YouTube channel playlists all dialed in. None of those things matter. None of those things matter. What matters is if your mindset is the mindset of a champion. Are you going to go out and serve today? Are you making the decision today to go out and show someone else what you've learned, to be of service to your fellows, to show them that you're valuable? The way that you show them is by doing. Okay? The way you show them is by doing, teaching. You learning it and us learning is only part of the solution. Your training and your development and your growth is dependent on being able to pass it on. as you learn and accumulate and amass the knowledge and the skill sets that you are developing right now, you have the opportunity to grow even more, to expand that vision even more. And the way to do that is to share what you're learning, to go out and pass that along to those that are about you. So, that being said, I want you guys to join us on Wednesday morning for the Industrywide Webinar, where we really dig deep and go into the mindset and then into the plan and then into the action, from thought, from an idea to a plan to the step-by-step actions that we're taking, to show you something different, to show you a way that you can do it in a way that works over and over and over again. Whether you just started and you're brand new, or you've been doing this for a few years. This model, these methods and techniques are absolutely 100% proven. They work over and over and over again, and you can start to use them. And I want to show you how on Wednesday morning. I want to invite you into a sneak peek, a behind the scenes. And I can tell you this right now, that when I record this interview on Wednesday, you're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be there because I'm going to tap into some questions that I've never asked before. I'm going to talk like it's a phone call that I'm having and no one's here. That's how I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to use that recording, guys. I'm going to use that free daily coaching hangout. And I'm going to show you how you can use that same hangout in your marketing efforts. So, Mindset Monday is all about taking action. It's all about what you can do in your business and how can you positively make a change in your home-based business, in your brick and mortar business, in your life by changing your mindset. How can having a servant mindset and being a leader that has a heart of service change your business? Well, I invite you to join us this week and discover a heart of service. That's what we'll be focused on this week on Free Daily Coaching. I hope that you'll join us again each day this week, Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here at freedailycoaching.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow on Tech Tip Tuesday, another day where we show how using a heart of service in your business can grow your business, get you more exposure, more leads, and ultimately more freedom. We'll talk to you then. Have a great day.